morning. Happy Tuesday. Yesterday was Memorial Day, so we just have 3 PD days this week, and then we're officially on summer break. So today I have 2 trainings that I have to go to, one at 8:30, one at 11. So basically my morning, I know what I'm doing, and then afternoon, I don't know what I'm doing. I think we might be cleaning the PLC room. How many times did I say that last week? And we never ended up doing it. We might clean the PLC room, or I have some of my vector trainings that I need to do, like the safe school stuff. So I'll probably try to knock that out too, but I do not know where either of my trainings are taking place. So I'm going to have to hunt that information down. But as far as like taking care of stuff in my classroom, I'm done. Like there's nothing that I really need to do or reorganize or clean. Like it's all done. So we're just going to vibe it out today. Okay, it is now 11 o'clock. I just finished up at my 2 trainings. The first one was a mental health training that I'm not going to say it wasn't necessary, but I will say that had I been able to test out of it, I would have. And then the SPED training was literally just turning in our SPED binders and shredding all of our student information. So I'm officially done for the day at 11. I think I'm gonna go out for lunch with some coworkers. I'm feeling Chipotle, but I don't know what they want. And then today we got an email saying you need to call the parents of all of your students that failed the EOC and let them know that they have to take summer school. They have to attend summer school. And I'm like, that's fine. I'm willing to do that. But the issue is the deadline is today at noon.
It is now 11 o'clock.
That doesn't give parents very much time to come up to the school and pick up the packet and register their kid for summer school. I don't know. It just seems, I'm going to do it because it's my job, but I don't really understand it. And then I'm going to take care of, this is our technology turn-in checklist. So I need to turn in my computers and chargers and power wheels. Yeah, I'm not going to clean the PLC room today because too many people are out doing too many things. We'll get to that eventually. But yeah, I'm gonna call some parents, I guess. It is 2:30 and I have done everything I need to do today. I checked in with the dean of instruction to make sure that my grades were submitted correctly, which they were. I went to both of my trainings. We ended up going out to eat at Chipotle and it was so good. And I've called all of my parents that I need to for summer school. And I just did about 75% of my Safe Schools vector trainings. So tomorrow, all I have to focus on is finishing that up and then doing my 6-hour GT training. Then on Thursday, I don't know what's happening. I'll keep y'all updated, I guess. Good morning, happy Wednesday. Today should be a very easy day. All I have to do is my GT training and finish up. I think I only have like maybe 4 courses left on the vector training. Those were all the ones I couldn't test out of. Yesterday I just went through and tested out of all the ones that I could. I was walking in this morning and 2 ladies stopped me and they're like, "Oh my gosh, your hair looks so good today." And I'm like, thank you so much. I don't think so. I think it looks like I need a shower. But then one of them said, "It looked really good yesterday too." And I was like, "Well, thank you." She said, "Did you do it yourself?" And I said, "Yeah," thinking she was talking about the braid. And then the other one goes, "Did you add a little bit more red to it?" And I realized they're talking about the color of my hair, not the state of my hair. But I just rolled with it. You know, I was like, yes, I did. At, I think like noon today, we're gonna have lunch. We're doing like a big potluck style lunch with the entire math and science teams. So I brought lemonade and tea. Let's go ahead and knock some of these out, shall we? Because I'm slacking again. So My daily brain games. Today's odd one out. Aorta, parietal lobe, frontal lobe, cerebellum. I'm going aorta because the other three are brain stuff. Yes. Connect the shapes. Bam. They did it almost exactly the same way, but not quite. So now we're on to yesterday's. I gotta make 129, just adding up numbers. Okay. So I can do 5, 2, and 2. That'll give me 9. So I know I have to use 5, and I can't use the 9. So now I have to figure out, should I add the 82 and the 42? I think so. 82 and 42 would be 124 plus 5 is 129. Yeah. All right, now I gotta do some definitions. Words or expressions used by a particular profession or group of people and are difficult for others to understand. Gibberish, no. Pomposity, no. Diatribe, no. Jargon, yes. Yes. All right, caught up there. Okay, I'm gonna get started on my GT training because it's supposed to take 6 hours. I'm hoping it doesn't actually take 6 hours, but we'll see. I don't remember what time it was when I checked in, but since then I have finished my 6-hour GT update. It is 9:51. So it definitely took me under an hour. I was so worried because in the beginning it looked like actually a lot of work, but it wasn't. So now I'm going to go sit with my coworker for a while because the vector training is not going to take me any time at all. But I'm just going to help her finish her GT training. Not help her, but keep her company while she finishes it. I ate too much again, you guys. My stomach hurts. Okay, it's not that I ate too much. It's that I ate an entire slice of cake, and I shouldn't have done that. So yeah, all of my stuff is done. It's now 2:45 because we had a meeting with Avid that we had to go to because I'm going to the Summer Institute with Avid this summer. So we had a little meeting about that, and then I've just been chilling with my coworkers. But I'm gonna head home now because I literally have nothing to do. I've done all of my vector training. I've done all of my GT training. Like, I've literally done everything. My room is clean. I'm only here because they're making me be here. But tomorrow, all we have to do is like get everything signed, like a checklist to leave. And then I think they're serving us brunch. And that's it. So tomorrow should be a pretty short day. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Today's the last day of school. The last day of school. Like officially. So I have my checkout list, which is basically a big scavenger hunt where we have to go sign out with all the important people to make sure that we have our stuff done. So my name, Holly Adams. My room number. It's not changing for next year. Yes. I am returning. Praise the Lord. Okay, so I need to still see my department chair, my appraiser, the library, and then I need to turn in my keys. Unfortunately, I don't know why we don't get to keep our keys because they're the same. Like, I'm coming back next year. But that's okay. This school does things a little differently. So I need to run out to my car. And get my parking pass thing, my parking permit. So I'm gonna run outside, grab that. Then I'm gonna hit my department chair, appraiser, library, and I'm done. They're doing a breakfast for us at like 10 something. So I'm like, I don't know why I'm in a hurry because I have to stay here until brunch anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and go outside and grab that stuff, but then I'm not gonna actually turn this in until I'm ready to go because that means I also have to turn in my keys and I don't wanna be stranded in the school without my keys because like I have to lock this, and so I don't want to be able to, I want to lock it when I know I'm done, and obviously my room locks, so I want to be able to get back in my room and stuff. So I just have a few things that I still need to take care of in here, but then I'm done. And I finished all my training, so I don't have to worry about anything until August 2nd. I'm probably Yeah, I'm probably not even gonna come in early. The previous years, I've come in like a week before PD starts to set up my room. But since I'm not changing classrooms or changing schools, I don't think I'm gonna do that this year. They give us so much time to like work in our rooms, thankfully, before school starts, that I'm not worried about it. That is so yummy. Okay. I'm done. They did let me keep my keys. I thought they would. I think they just had that on there for people who are leaving and they just put it on there. But if you're coming back, you can keep your keys. And then I actually didn't need to go get this out of my car. This is not what they were talking about. This is my parking permit. They were talking about the there's like a card that some people have that controls the gate. But the gate was broken all year, so no one used them. So I didn't even get one. So I didn't have to turn that in. But yeah, I went ahead and turned all my stuff in. I am done. I just have to sit here for 2 hours until our brunch. I think we're having tacos, so that's cool, that's fun. This was such a good year. Like it was such a good year. I'm so happy. I'm like, happy, not sad, not even a little part of me is sad that this year's over. I'm happy this year is over, but I'm not like ecstatic like I have been in the past. Like this was a good year. I'm ready for a break, but like I am already like mentally prepared for next year. You know what I mean? I feel like the past years I was like, I have to do this all again in August. Like I was like, summer's not long enough, but I feel like once I have my break, once I go on vacation, I'll be ready to go. I'll be fine. So, yay. All right, it is now afternoon. So they did provide us tacos for lunch. They were very good. I guess it was brunch, I don't know. But I went over to my coworker's room and watched Encanto, and it was wonderful. And we all just chatted for literally like 2 hours because we had to wait until 10:30 for the brunch. And then at the brunch, they kind of like announced the data and the scores and everything. And freshmen as a whole just did really, really well this year. So I'm super proud to be part of the freshman team, specifically algebra team. We had considerable growth. And so I'm just really, really excited. And everyone that I've talked to is excited for next year. And we already have ideas. I'm just excited. So happy summer, you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.